and gentlemen, boys and girls. You like video games because here we like video games. This game here is called One Step from Eden. Indie title. Kind of nifty. Really bad at it. Kickstarted this game because it is a spiritual successor to a game near and dear to my heart called Mega Man Battle Network. That game I was okay with, more of an RPG. This keeps the combat system, which, if you're not familiar, Battle Network might be kind of new to you. As I said, I'm bad with these guys. There are certain ones that I'm better with. First, you select a character to play with. They have different styles, right? So Saffron is your basic character. There's even sub-styles. Default, Chrono. What's the difference here? Well, different characters will start out with different spells. They'll do different things. Spells are kind of like cards. You've got a cost in the upper left corner. You've got some awesome saying like simple geometry from Overwatch, obviously. You've got damage in the right. Now, the damage meter is a little misleading sometimes. The multiplier kind of shows how many times it could hit, but that's always based on the kind of attack pattern. So this diag beam is probably going to cross over like 5 spaces, but the odds of it hitting something in every space are pretty low. Yeah, and, you know, bunch of cards. Artifacts. Artifacts are things that you are going to keep throughout your run. This is a roguelike game, so you're going to be building your deck as you go. You're going to be building your collection of artifacts, and you are going to see how far you can get, hopefully to the completion of the game. Never done that once. Weapon. This is something that is standard on you. It's, you know, you kind of mash the B button and you know, you get this ability. So you can use it a lot. It can have a mana cost, strangely enough. The default character, though, it gets some interesting moves, but the default attack costs 0, does a bit of damage, shoots really quickly. It's fine. Chrono, though, gets a little wristwatch that stops time. Shout out to clock stoppers, I guess. Costs mana, though, because it's arguably a powerful ability. Once you get attack patterns down, it's less useful, and had mixed results. The artifact you get is going to often shape your gameplay. In this case, you're going to restore health, but with the default loadout, you actually get a bit of an extra life that brings you back to half your health. Other characters can have vastly different play styles. Freezing is a mechanic where stacks will deal damage. Kind of mecha stuff is going to place like automatons on the field, like things like turrets, that you can whack with your wrench to repair, much like the engineer in Team Fortress or Torbjorn in Overwatch. And these arrows are like ways that you can reposition things that you shoot to make sure the turret's aligned with what you're shooting at. Terra has a whole bunch of abilities that deal with manipulating the battlefield itself, so breaking tiles, rooting people down, making them explode if they hit a certain spot. There are a whole bunch of different, what should I say, like categories of attacks, themes, and they're given different names. Like, Saffron really has a nice array. Anima is things that deal with, like, elements. Kinesis are things that deal with relocation, and often they're represented by waves of energy. Slashfic are things that are blade-centric, like kunai or swords. And here we have another anima attack. We've got, like, Exoan for anything mechanical. Earth is dealing with ground stuff. We have a whole bunch of luck-based moves as well. There's one called Misery, which is, if you played Magic the Gathering, it's kind of like the black attribute, like black magic that has to deal with life manipulation, curses, kind of risky trades, like deals with the devil sort of thing. She's really hard to play. We're gonna stick with the basic build this time around and see how far I can get. Normal game mode, because I'm not very good. You can see this if you had a certain run through that you want to try again and again. Oh, all right. Now, oh geez. All right. Oh, I should be explaining things. We're on grids. I can move on the blue tiles, not on the red ones. I can't move to the right anymore. Oh, that was... There we go. That little person there needed my help. She was like a hostage. I helped her, so I got some stuff. Interesting. Explosives all around. Flaming is neat. Explosive tendencies. Enemies have a chance to explode on death. I prefer that, because the odds of somebody stepping on a tile that's already on fire, not so high. Unless somebody's really jumping around, which could happen. Definitely could happen. Alright. So I just beat that level, and it's giving me rewards that I can get. These are going to go into my deck. So what does my deck currently have? It's got these 4 initial things I started with. And I'm not focusing on anything. In theory, this increases your chances. I found that it pretty much doesn't, but I'm sure the ratio is something that they're actively patching to balance. And when I say they, there's one real main passionate developer for this game. Very much a passion project that was kickstarted. So this is where I should think about what I really want to go. Let's try something interesting. Let's try Glimmer and hope and pray. So we already have a Glimmer item here, so we're just gonna take that. Zigzag sounds good. Now we own it. We get some experience. When we get enough experience, we'll level up. We'll get some more rewards, stuff like that. What are the things on this screen, right? There I have a mouse. In the upper left-hand corner, we have a level. My name, Saffron, is the character that I've chosen. Money. That's going to be useful if I get to a shop and want to buy some upgrades. Health. Really, really important. It persists between battles. There are ways to heal it, but often those are difficult to get. What else do we have? These are my attacks. Attack cards. Spells. I imagine the visual style comes a bit from the Battle Network series, where these would be called battle chips, like little kind of digital cards, like think an SD card that you'd slot into a little handheld computer, like a phone, and they would download an attack, so that way your character in a computer could use them on an enemy. Now, there's an order to these, right? And you actually have a button that allows you to shuffle them if you don't like what's coming up or you don't like what you have. I can use either of these 2 active ones right now. So, if I want to use the ice one, I do that. If I want to use the bouncy one, I do that. Gives me some options, but it is depleting that mana gauge. All right, so let's go onward to follow the Pixar movie. This is kind of the world progression map sort of thing, much like other roguelike games, like say Darkest Dungeon, where Darkest Dungeon 1? Might not be. I don't know what game I'm thinking of then. Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is the one where you kind of go through these worlds, and at the bottom you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. 8 total worlds that you want to get through to get to the end, which has some cool stuff. I happen to have the art book, so we'll art at the end. So right now I don't have a lot of money. The ballpark things are going to cost somewhere around 120-ish to have any real value, to be worth getting. So I'm probably not going to go for that shop, and my health's full, so I don't necessarily need to angle for that campfire to heal and rest either. However, there might be some other things that I want to get here. The alerts, the hazards, I don't know how good those are, but fighting a boss and getting a treasure chest, that sounds like a good time. Oh, that ain't great. All right, let's just shoot this thing a whole lot. No, oh, well, I should have tanked that. I should have just taken the hit, because they'll heal you. So if you're ever like thinking, hey, should I just take the hit? Take the hit. What? Not that. That's a really bad thing to have. That's a really dangerous thing to have. Alright, we're gonna stick to my theme. I'm gonna go for Glimmer spells. Look at this. Alright, what is oh gosh, it recovers. Why does it recover? That was not useful. Oh, come on. That was not useful either. Oh. Alright, so what oh, hey! Alright, I aimed that right somehow. Alright, now that not boosted the rock as I was hoping. Accuracy matters. Accuracy matters. Quick reaction time also matters. Understanding people's movement patterns also matters. I'm good at none of these things. And none of these things match with what I'm really going for. Hearth is often more of a style that deals with breaking the ground, but also kind of tankiness, like defensiveness. It's your stereotypical Earth element type thing. I'm going to skip these rewards. I don't want to like artificially inflate my deck for no reason. Level up. What do we get? Anything good? Huh. So I'm doing 50% more damage with my. It's not very good. I think I want that mana regen. Being out of mana sucks. That's not gonna kill you, is it? Dude. Oh, that ain't good. Is that how I hit? Oh, jeez. Alright, good. There we go. And the hang of it. Art of the cards! That's a cool one. Oh man, or I could gain a little bit of money. No, we're taking the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Not to mention, that is a starting ability for the other loadout for this character. And it's... So in theory, it's on par in value to the free resurrection that I get. It benefits if I have a larger deck. It'll give me some more healing for that. I am a little low. Well, I've taken some damage, so I could go up here, but I'm going to assume that I'm good enough to not have to do that. There we go. There we go. How do I shuffle? Is it honey? Excellent. Oh, interesting. This gives me spell power while I have flow. Right now I have nothing that's going to give me flow. No. How am I going to get flow here? I love the misery build. Misery builds just kind of just like keep giving things poison and like dodge attacks and die. Or if you play with the summoner who makes the mechanical things, just hide behind that and like heal it up and like watch everyone die to poison. Pretty great. Since I got this awesome flow upgrade, I think we're gonna switch a little to Hearth. Or I could try shoot. What gets? Oh, I think it's this might. I'll try that. Here it goes. That's that out here. All right. At the end, you might have guessed, there's a boss. It's and. Oh geez, what the? There we go. Somehow I am that. It does help, but not as much as I would have liked. Now it gives me all the things. I did want the flow thing, but I'm not going to be dealing flame damage. I want that health, so there we go. Now that artifact is not doing anything anymore, but it's here. Ah, shoot, he jammed me. Jam is just going to sit in my deck and be a freaking pain to use. Take that. Ooh. There you go. You want to come over here? Boom. Oh no, he shuffled me. Shoot. Wanted that glaive to hit him. Oh jeez. away! What are you doing? Gotcha. All right. This is a boss that I often have trouble with, so I'm going to just accept the fact that I lost half my health on this. Hey, I had the option to execute him. I didn't have to let him live. That would have been a bit of a jerk move, and I wouldn't have healed. All right. So, nice. Prioritize killing these things. Oh shoot, that was not a way to prioritize that. There we go. Link cable. Cool. Cool. That's the Game Boy Advance adapter too. Yeah, I will take that. Bam slam. Fire a shot. Oh wait, do I still have the fucking jam in this deck? No, alright, it's gone. Thank goodness. Alright. Hey, gain flow. That's what I wanted to deal extra damage. Hold it back. Oh yeah, I love this. This is very much based on a move from Valorant series called Lance, where just these like bamboo monsters would shoots a lance. Lance is made of bamboo from the back of the board. Taking that. It's a way to hit things that aren't necessarily like in your line of fire. And with how dense some of the boards can get in this game, it's also a way to hit multiple things. I think we're gonna go up here again. We'll see how we do in these battles, and we might just detour to either the shop or the campfire. Ow! Oh gosh, I need to not be shooting that thing. That's an issue. Stop that. Could have gone better. I didn't get the treasure chest. Ooh, minefield. None of these are what I want. They're all hexagon. Hexagon. Fragile thing is kind of cool. Fragile's going to say, oh, wait. This is weird. That's a 1.5 multiplier? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Because it's going to buff itself. The first hit's going to do 5, the rest of them are going to do 7.5, and then the hit I use after that is going to hurt him. I think this is worth taking just because it's not like completely antithetical to my strategy. It doesn't help it very much, but it could be pretty good. Oh geez, that was pretty bad. Ooh, let me shoot you. Yes! Yes, destruction. Boom. As you can see, I'm already taking a lot of damage and I'm probably gonna die. That, not helping too much. My piercing shot. Push his target up. So the notion of an inverse tile is weird. If you consider the board is completely symmetrical with an even number in each half, you can always go to an opposite position along each axis. That's kind of what's demonstrating it as it uses attack. So you really have to think about like where you're going to be able to hit. That's why you get so much damage, because of the thought that has to go into this. Also, the mana cost is not super easy. I think that's a little too dangerous to use. I think all these are a little not great for right now, especially because of the mana cost. So we're going to skip this. Health. Hey. Oh, hey. That's fantastic. All right, so I really want the health, but notice that whenever I shuffle, I gain 2 flow, and now wherever I gain flow, I get 4 spell power. So every time I shuffle, I'm just going to hit people harder and harder. I want that. I want that. All right. I don't know how that's going to actually stack in practice, but it sounds really nifty. Oh, jeez. Well, I am not hitting the right buttons for the things that I want to do. Oh, jeez. All right, Glaive, go. All right. Plants him. The deck came together. The deck came together. I did not play it well, but the deck came together. The enemies leave behind a flame. That was the thing I could have had before. Bandage is really variable. I don't know how much it's gonna give me. I am thinking that we just kill people more. We get a more reliable health source. What does that health source look like, pray tell? Well, campfire's gonna give me a little health. Shop's gonna give me more health as long as I put the money into it. So let's angle for the shop and see what we can get. Oh jeez. All right. Oh yikes. I don't want this. Jeez. Oh jeez. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's dying. Whew. All right. There was enough going on that screen that I just couldn't tell what was happening, but we came out of it and we're pretty much alive. So yay. Go us. Rain down shots that apply frost. Gain 1 flow. We don't have enough mana for that though. Our max mana is 3 and that costs 4. But what we're kind of accidentally running into is a multi-shot multiplier build where we have these attacks that do like a small amount of damage a certain number of times. This would deal 6 times 3 times 10 damage, but if we increase that, man, that's quite a bit of damage potentially. I'm not comfortable with taking something that's going to be above my current mana base because we haven't been running into much more mana lately, and I've run into situations where I've got these cards that I just can't use because I never get the mana for it, and they're dead draws during fights. This is the shop. So she's a little pushy. She has moods. Oh, there was the gem that I could have. Yeah, that's. Interesting. So you can see there are some moves that synergize with jam. I'm not running. Deal 10 damage when you get hit. You know, that's gonna happen a lot. But by that point, I'm probably gonna be dead. Gain extra mana. Extra mana is not bad. Am I right before the boss? Because taking one of these things right before the boss is not usually a winning strategy. Lose 100 defense. Start battles with Dying Fragile. Yeah, that's a way to die. I once took about 6 of these at once. It's a bad idea. You don't usually survive the next battle when you do that. It was fun. It was pretty awesome. I think I want the extra mana, just so I have it. I do need to get health, which means I'm gonna have to shuffle this. Thornmail looks fine. Alright, let's... Am I going to be taking that many hits and do I want to deal damage? I think it's a static 10 damage. I don't think it gets affected by any multipliers that I have. Carrots, by the way. The healthy snack. I kind of want that fracture. Because I'm going to have flow. That's just good damage. It's only 35. Yeah, we're going to grab that. Get some mana. And then... just the rice. Not 3 times, the rice. Let's get some new stock. Heal when frost is dealt. We do a little frost in this deck, but not a ton. Ooh! Ooh, this is nifty. When I have flow, get defense. I do want that. Overpriced, but delicious. Do I have enough frost in here to make that... I mean, sometimes I'll do that. It's 20 HP. Not a ton of HP. I want both of these. I don't have money. And while I can, like, donate blood, that's my health going in the wrong direction. Alright, so if I'm always gonna have flow, is 5 defense even gonna matter? It might. I feel like the health Health could matter more. Try defense, though. When in doubt, I find for my skill level and caliber as a gamer, going with the thing that goes automatically is a better option. And Frost requires me to actually have aim to hit. By the way, she just said yayifications. That's a word. Maybe. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So wallet. This is the stop right here, right? Like, this is the only time I'm going to be using money for a while. Heck yeah, dude. I don't care about losing money. You can take all the money you want. Give me that health. Excellent, excellent. A lot of these packs are based on like cell phone things, like cell location data. Alright. We have 80 money to do things with. So I'm gonna lose all my money anyways. I will probably lose all my money very shortly, so I should probably try to just use it all. I could upgrade something. Let's try to toss something. I'm not sure if Thunders are very good. They're all okay. They're all reasonable attacks. 80. And I wish I had a little more. We want this 110. Do I really want to remove anything? Breakout hasn't been super well. Fury is good. Had a little more mana. Get that gem. Yeah. Sounds very refresh. Oh, you. Fires a shot if it kills somebody, get money. That's not. Teleports the Ember Tower when you cast a spell. Yeah, that sort of thing kills you. Just like, where am I? Lose 2 money when you take a hit. Dude, I've already decided to lose all my money. Give me that, man. What money? What money am I gonna have? All right. So now that we actually have an upgrade and really nothing to spend it on. Restore mana is useful. All right, let's upgrade some things. I am under no illusions that the upgrades are gonna help with anything. So let's upgrade this. Glaive looks pretty decent. Flash damage, flow. Flow is exactly what I want. Hitting twice is neat, but the flow is going to increase my spell damage and all. That's fantastic. All right. Now we die. Now we go into the next battle and we die. Yeah, here's the flow. All right. Don't worry, we're just cursed on. All right, this is the DDR boss. I'm actually glad that it's her because I have a good idea for how to beat her. Away from me that easy. All right, I'm glad we have that extra mana. What is even happening here? Get gleamed. I'm chasing you. Oh gosh. Might have hit her harder. I got. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have. Okay. Woo! I'm glad she gets that temporary invulnerability because I almost murdered her. Yeah, that went really well. I stayed around 700 HP. All right, where do we go? Where do we go? Do we go to hell? Do we go to the mountain? Do we go to the forest? We already were at a forest. Let's do the tour. Let's go to a mountain. I think it's a mountain. I don't really. Maybe it's like a jungly thing. Elf, almost at full. Haven't used my extra life yet. This is a good run. Alright, oh jeez. Alright, and you died. Holy crap, that Gatling gun is just deleting people. I love it. Oh, hey, multi-hit. That's kind of what I want. You know what? Alright, let's change what we're focusing. Glimmer has not really happened. Hearth is. And the multi-hits are cool. All tiles diagonally. Alright, we're just gonna. I'm not feeling these. I want another one of those Gatling guns, man. In the Battle Network series, those were called Vulcan. Useless trivia of the day. Shopkeeper's down, bottom. I fully expect I won't have any money this round. Maybe the next shopkeeper we're into, so... Do we want a distress or a battle? What are the odds that we can... Or, sorry, a hazard. I think we go distress. We hope we can save the poor girl. Oh, that ain't good. That is not... Wait, how do I shuffle? Shoot. That's the... Oh, that's gonna be way too long. What have we got? Oh, hey! Hey, we did it! Look at that. Sometimes you just have to punch the hostage in the face. Gain shield when you shuffle. Guess what? We're doing a lot when we shuffle. Gain shield. Do things. I'm not gonna have any of these. None of those help me. Alright, what do we get? I need kunais. Start battles with full mana. Do I not start with mana? I think I do. Get more regen. Keep spamming abilities. Ah, shoot. Alright, so that little guy, well, how did he get deleted so fast? What happened to that guy? Alright, so that little, like, bear-shaped thing, oh gosh. Alright, I've got a few things to say. So that little bear-shaped thing that I was fighting that had really low health, he can only take a max of 1 damage per hit. So me having my rapid-fire basic attack really helped there. Guys that don't have that really struggle against that particular enemy. Prophecy. One of the memeiest things, basically you just wait an age, and then something randomly gets blown to heck. Oftentimes this sabotages you more than your opponent. So we're going to avoid that. Frost Barrage. It's a multi-hit. We already have some Frost. The Frost can stack to do extra damage. Is it multi-hit? Well, it technically is. You know, I kinda like it. I don't know. Oh. It's not multi-hit in the way that I want it to be. We're gonna skip it. I'd rather they like fire in the same row as your character. Okay, let's fight a dragon. These aren't dragons. All right, come on. Oh jeez. Jeez. All right. Boom. Oh wait. That was. Why'd that move never fire? Oh gosh, everything's fine. Everything was relatively fine, actually. We're still alive. Got more than half health. We got some money. I don't know how we got money. Gained 4 spell power and 1 fragile at the start of battle. I like the idea of spell power. Do I want the fragile? I don't want the fragile. Bandage. I mean, I want health, but do I want a random number between 50 and 200, or do I want to just blow things up? I think that really could be a double-edged sword, right? Like, we're gonna take a little bit more damage, but like, all right, let's play it safe. If I was better at dodging, I think the damage would have been worth. Got enough health now. Hi there. Ooh, money. Excellent. Molten core. Alright, we are now Torbjorn, but we don't have any flame, so that's... Rock cycle is nifty. Whenever we get flow, this comes back to our deck. So we're just going to be like constantly spamming this move, which I'm okay with. I'm completely okay with just constantly hitting people in the face with the rock. Quote me on that. Okay, here we go. There's the rock face hitting. All right, everything's working okay actually. All right, now you get obliterated because of power. Yeah, no, that deck's working. Deck's doing things. So I love the fact that Swords of Revealing Light are in this game, and this isn't even the one that has the art from the actual Swords of Revealing Light. That said, I'm not feeling this one. I rarely feel the need to root things, and this costs 2 mana just for me to follow up with something else. I think I have to pass. But hey, we leveled up. Hey, mana crystal. We're not dealing any flame damage. We're hardly dealing any frost damage. Let's get mana. Okay, here's a boss. Who are we fighting? Oh, it's the Shield Maiden. All right. Why are you getting minions? Oh gosh. Everything's fine. Oh gosh! Why is that a thing? No, it turns out the game gets more difficult, even like between different playthroughs. Oh, that didn't do much. Oh jeez. Oh, I need to not walk right into that. Oh, super powered! Make it glaive! Gotcha. That went well. I've had much worse fights. Though, luckily she has a predictable attack pattern. The thing that I tend to have the most trouble with her is the attack that kind of goes down column by column. Luckily, all you need to know is that, like, when it's about to hit your row, you just move to either side. Alright, alright. Where have we not been? All these places. Do we want a nice stroll in the forest again? Or I kinda like the mountaintop. World could use more heroes. Cheers, love. Oh gosh, it gives you no warning. It just wants you to die. Alright, okay. Calm down. Everyone die. Just calm down and die. That rock had it coming. No, it's not a multi-shot. No. Okay. Alright. Health's looking okay. This is a high amount for me at this stage in the game. I think we angle towards the shop again. Holy, what is happening here? Be careful with where I'm aiming that thing. Oh, and there's a hostage. Alright. Oh jeez. That was damage. Alright, I need to not kill the hostage. Reshuffle. More reshuffling, because everything that I get would basically kill her. There we go. Great. Me attacking that turret would just get me to take damage. So this worked out. Okay. Rooting, splash damage, that's not great. Charge a shot that applies frost, get some mana back. That's not terrible, and I mean, frost is not terribly bad either. Well, charge a shot, so it takes a while to shoot? Yeah, it does. Okay. 1 mana, 100 damage. That heals target, double cast plus mana cost. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the booster shot either. Restore half the mana cost. So Dex. Oh right. That's just how that works. Do we have much frost? Not really. And I'm not super keen on investing in frost at this point. Almost made it. All right. Here we go. Hey! Oh gosh. All right. That worked out, and now we get healed up because we helped them. So it's usually worth tanking those. Gain 3 spell power, lose 300 max HP. First of all, Star Wars or StarCraft reference. Why is that tempting? My max HP is currently more than 300 than what I have now, so it's almost like it doesn't matter. Spell power's nice. I want it. You know what? I'm going attack. I don't think I'm going to get back to full HP anytime soon. There we go. Apparently this game wants me to do frosted anima and stuff. You know what? Let me... there's a med kit. Alright, so now we're at our new full health. I think we're gonna swap Kinesis with Anima. We've got a lot of stuff that wants us to have fire or frost, so let's see if we can make give the game what it wants. We are at our new full health, which is an interesting number. There we go. That's why I use Lance. I didn't necessarily have time to get in line with him and then shoot him. But hey, without... Oh! These are moves. I want that. Yeah, I want that. Oh my gosh, that's like the epitome of what I want with this build. I want to upgrade that. Now I want to get to a shop, because that is something I want to upgrade. Imagine if I got something that's stacked every time it hits. Holy. And there's the shop. Shop maiden, thou hast heard my plea. I'm pressing onward. Alright, she's not in a bad mood, which is really good. Waterfall's cool, but I have not had to be super effective. Main flow when you deal frost damage. We are starting to get more frost, so this actually does look appealing. First, I want to get one upgrade. Let's see what I can do to my super minigun. Next upgrade. Piercing? But where I can get 10 shield. No, I'm going piercing, man. I'm going to destroy the entirety of the field with this thing. Hells yeah. Alright, that is nifty. Costs 5. Costs a lot, alright. I think I do want the mana, and I think I do kind of want Ice Flow. Even though it's not the usefulest. Heck, we're going Greed. Lose 2 max mana for your next battle. I don't think I'm at a boss yet, so it's probably... Oh, gain 5 luck. Luck is a double-edged sword. It increases difficulty and reward rarity. Not sure I want that difficulty. We're taking the iciness, refresh stock, and... Ooh, health. Attack damage? My weapon fires like a freaking Gatling gun. That's what I want. Heck yeah. Yeah, this is really good. Oh man, I'm one off from doing something else. Take 140 damage, heal 150. Press it. 30 spell power? Holy, that's a lot of spell power. Alright, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna go up to 810? I did! Oh, so if I was really low, that would actually not be able to heal me, because I would take the damage first, then heal. That's pretty funny. Alright. I think we did it. Do I want to get rid of anything? Does anything really feel like it doesn't belong in here? Breakout has not been a super hit, but sometimes it's useful. Everything else feels reasonable. Feels okay. Thunder's a little weird. Like most of the other stuff in here just shoots straight ahead for me. Thunder, really the position matters. But sometimes that's useful. I think we're okay with this. I think we just say goodbye shop and what is onward? Alright, so we get one more battle before the boss. I'm not gonna take the curse. Those curses are rough. Oh, jeez. Alright, Are you ready for the super minigun? Oh, jeez. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, man. Alright. Battlefire's nifty. The concern that I have is I might forget, like, this one versus another one, but it does give me flow, which gives me damage. I think I want it. It does match with the deck, I just have to be a bit careful. Oh, it's you. Oh, you already got me. Holy, I managed to hit all of those. All right. Stay away from me! Oh, that was, yeah, that's one of those misfires I was talking about. Oh, jeez. Oh, yikes. All right, yeah. This is one of those bosses that I have a hard time with. Like, their attacks come quick and they're everywhere. Oh, heck yeah! Free save! No, jeez, that was not the move that I meant to do. All right, hide. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hey, we got her! Excellent. So not cool. You're literally made of ice, but you know what? I'll take that pun. We're going to hell. Don't know why. Like I like you, Aka. This is already one of my best runs, which doesn't really say anything about me as a character, a player, except that I'm bad at this game. Oh, that's a bomb. I don't like that. Take the super gun! It's so young! That was pretty fun. Let me pause here to calm down a little. But I will say that one of my favorite things in the Battle series was coming up with these interesting combos, and that would just start to deal inordinate amounts of damage. That's one of my favorite things in any sort of deck building game. One of my major criticisms of this game is that the deck building is kind of ad hoc and random. It's very much luck of the draw, and my deck ends up losing cohesion. And there's actually mechanics in the game, like the fact that I can't just remove cards from my deck. I have to pay for that. That make it hard for me to make the deck of my dreams. There's cool combos that exist in the game, but it's almost impossible for me to get the ones that I want to try. A little frustrating. Earthen armor gives me flow. Armor and flow. It does crack the tiles, though, and I don't really have a good way to restore them, so I think that's a little too dangerous. Ooh, Hailstorm. So, I do have the mana to use Hailstorm now, and I get benefits for Frost. So, I think we actually take this. I think we do. Bring me onward. Alright. Our health has looked better. We could try to heal up at the shop, but I'm feeling like going to the campfire is a better call. Let's try. Oh, hi, Cilici. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll just pummel you with that. Did you not give me health? Gain 2 Trinity at the start of battle. Well, I have nothing that does Trinity, but thank you. That's, nice of you. Kill somebody. So the reason why this is good is because if you do enough to actually freeze them, then you deal 150 damage, so it's really like a net 120-ish. You just have to hit them with more ice move. AK fire! Fire! Fire a shot that leaves a flame on hit. I mean, I guess I am getting some abilities on fire and ice. I feel like I should take one of these, but PK fire just doesn't look super duper great. Maybe it is okay. Better than this. I mean, the ice I know is giving me benefits and stuff. What benefits is it giving me? It's giving me when I deal frost damage, I get a flow. They get slowed. Yeah, you know, all right. Yeah, we'll shoot people with water. That'll be okay. Oh, well, I know how I'm gonna win this. Oh, there we go. Hi, gotcha. Alright, great, great. You're getting pretty strong. That's cool. Alright, so we actually start with a bit of trivia, so this is looking kind of promising. What does it do, though? Excuse me, Jam. That's really the concern here. I think we are going to take a Frost Barrage now. I really do need more mana for this Anima build to be completely viable. Deal 40 damage on context. That's high when you go below 200 health. I mean, that could happen, but it's only kind of a one hit. I'd rather I get more mana on the whole so I can keep dishing out damage and hopefully not die. Alright. Oh, what? Okay, we found the answer. We just shoot him a lot, and then we never stop shooting, ever. Okay, let me talk to you about Health Potion. My knowledge, Health Potion is one of the few ways to heal in the game. In battle. The problem is, the way catching works is you kind of throw something, and it's going to land on another tile, and you got to be on that tile when it lands. Which can be very distracting when there's like 5 other things trying to shoot and kill you. For 40 health, there's a trade-off, right? You might get lucky and be able to use that. The trick that you run into with Health Potion, though, is that... I mean, A, it costs 1 mana, so... you might lose more than that 40 health just trying to catch it while you're getting shot at. That's why I'm going to say it's just a trap, and I'm going to avoid it. If I was running Misery, though, it'd be more tempting. Ooh. You. Thanks, man. Alright. I could kill the bunny. I won't kill the bunny. Hey, listen! Of damage. All right, but as you can see, even without that, we're getting up there. Restore half mana when flow is triggered. We are triggering flow. We are triggering flow like there's no tomorrow. We are on the second row of artifacts. I've never done that before. Energizer's neat. Deals 10 damage for each spell in your deck. Have spells in our deck. We have a bunch of spells in our deck. I still don't think Deck Slam is fantastic. I mean, it's gonna do what? Like 17, so 170 for 2 mana. Eh. This is nifty, and it pierces. That's pretty cool how it keeps getting better. You know what? I'm gonna take that actually. Here's my thought process. It's going to get better by 30, but since our whole build strategy right now is to get multipliers, that's going to be even better. It's going to keep getting, like, significantly better than it should. And I should probably be running the math on this. I'm just doing this kind of back of my lobe. Oh, that was not intelligent. Oh gosh, what is happening? Why are you in me? Don't be in me! Oh, jeez. Ow, ow, ow. I'm kind of stuck here. Oh, yikes. Don't do that. Oh, I am not in great shape. Oh, do I still my revive? Oh, gosh. No, that ain't good. That's... Oh, wait, I have a shield. Oh, the shield was not enough. But I have an extra life. Jeez, I don't even know how to deal with all the stuff that's happening on this board right now. Just keep taking damage. Just whatever you do, take damage. Oh, gosh. Why do I have a... Holy, did she give me that time stop? Oh, she kind of did. That was still really hard to time. Oh, why did I walk into that every single time? No! Oh, man. He's the hard one. Shucks. Oh, man. Well, you can definitely attribute that to operator error. Alright. So, these rewards that I'm getting here, what are they? How do they figure into the game? The next time that I go into a run, these could show up. Randomly damages targets and pulls them towards you. This is like super rare. That's nifty. Now this is another thing, right? Like, this to me feels kind of like a empty reward, because I'm not guaranteed to be able to use these. Maybe they'll come up, but even if they come up, are they going to synergize with the deck that I'm making? Eh. Alright, so, that's the game. There's a co-op mode, which I have not been able to get working, sadly. Actually, PvP mode is the one that I haven't been able to do. Co-op, I need friends. Library just lets you, go through the cards that you have. I happen to have a lot, but I am missing things like whatever the heck that is. Stats are just where you go to see how bad you are at the game. I've played a bunch of characters. Like I try to do runs occasionally and try to get better at the game. I do want to try to beat this. I do find the combat enjoyable. It's just you get stuck halfway through. Like, beating this thing is going to be an accomplishment for me. Options are your typical things, but the really interesting thing here is not here. Where's my... it's on the right. Mods. There are mods that exist. Are these mods? What are these mods? Mostly they're characters. I think this one is official. Leah, from... Shoot. Game's not called Crossword. I think it's called Crosscode, name of the game. And so she's got, virtual ricochet projectiles. She's very much styled after her other game. But she's also pretty much based on the Saffron character here. We have Mega Man from Mega Man Battle Network, the game that inspired this one. He's got, a basic shooting attack. He's got the minigun, which is like the Vulcan gun from that game. He's got a mini bomb facsimile. He's got this is kind of like the panel shot move in that game, where you pull a panel out of the ground, you chuck it at somebody, and this is very much like the step sword. So these moves are very much inspired by the original. Then he's got a dual disc. Don't know why he's got a dual disc. I guess in theory that's supposed to be like the PET, the personal terminal that the character had in the other game. Screw the rules, I have money. I did not realize it said that there. That's amazing. Shuffles are instant, but add a jam to your deck. So he might be very jam-based as a character. That would be interesting to run with, because fascinating. Like what you can do when you have something that is in theory a negative, but then you can leverage it for bonuses and boons. We also have Marissa. If you have heard of a little game called Toho, a little series of games, really, with fantastic music and a phenomenally creative fan community. So I'm not surprised there's a mod for this game. Anyways, anything else I should mention? Soundtrack, great. Artwork, great. My experience with the game, mixed bag. Like I said, I have trouble with it. Some of the things are a little frustrating, like not being able to have access to certain things that I want, when I want them. But overall, I think it's a good game to get. I think it's about $20 you can get for the Switch, but the Switch will not have the mod support. The mods are strictly through Steam. If you're interested, give it a shot. I think most gamers are better than I am, so you'll probably have better luck. Alright. All for now. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.